why is any school important? It is an institution set up for learning. And this idea of us being these professional learners, where we just continue to learn and learn and learn, is always the goal. Super school allows us to attack a problem that we have been facing for a very long time.
I think the super school gives us an opportunity to tackle some of the problems that have been plaguing many of our communities for a long time without us being able to do anything about it. It's pretty well known that there's a, if for lack of a better word, stubborn achievement gap that we've been unable to address. And so I think, over the last 40 years or so, since we've really identified that gap adequately, that is kind of the ground zero of our civil rights battle for the 21st century.
School systems are set up right now in not the most cohesive manner. And cohesive being with community, with people in school. You have a lot of things that can be done, but they're not being done. So what a super school does is it addresses that. It addresses the problems that we're facing. And it says, how can we look at this differently?
If we're going to pretend to give education to everyone and provide equitable education to everyone like every student needs, then we need to do a better job of figuring out exactly how that is supposed to look, feel, and sound to our students.
Through this innovation, students will be able to explore what they want to see as far as education goes. They will have agency over the situation. They will tap into an exciting style of learning. And then what happens when kids are excited, they're ready for the next step.
The school can be a place for them to have those conversations about social injustices in the world, about the world that they see and how we can improve things. And because if we're not having them there, then where are we having them?
We need to see something in action. And the action looks like a super school. An innovative way of looking at education, making it exciting, getting these kids ready for the next level. Because the next level, that workforce, can be just as exciting. We just have to learn to look at things differently. That's why super schools are important. The innovation behind it, amazing. I'm excited for it.
It's got to be education for providing opportunities for post-secondary success, whatever they are, so that we're building a bridge to something better than what they're getting coming in or what they've had in their lives before this. And I think that is the task of schools.
The hope is that super school will encourage critical thinking, and it will encourage students to make decisions for themselves. And in making those decisions, they'll be more prepared for what's to come.
It should be something that frees students from the worlds that they've seen and open up so much more to them, whether they have been underserved or disserved or whatever, or whether they've been served well. They still equally need to be given an opportunity to reach some greater potential than they've ever realized for themselves.
We have to go away from this idea that we're giving them the tools to do certain jobs. We are giving them the tools to make the decision to do the job that they are most passionate about. Because if they're passionate, they're not punching a clock.
As things change, you got to grow and develop and meet the needs of an ever-changing world. And if we're not able to create schools that are also learning organizations to be able to adapt in those situations, then we're going to be disserving our students.
So when they ask, what does a super school produce? It produces the change that I want to see in the world. So let's go get it.